What is up? It's Pilar, and I am here today to do a review of my all-time favorite handbag, which is the COACH Pillow Tabby. And I really want to share about the wear and tear of this bag because even though I love it more than any other bag that I own, it looks a mess. So I want to show, after about a year and a half of regular use, what the wear and tear has been like. And hopefully, if you're considering this bag, I'll explain to you why I love it so much, and then you can decide, right, if it's the right one for you. So let's get into it. Okay, so just a quick glance before I go into detail. This is the bag. And as I said, it's the COACH Pillow Tabby in the color ivory, and this is the size 26. I purchased this bag in June of 2022, full price, which was about $550 at the time. Why did I buy this bag? I really needed an everything bag at the time. I'm not someone that has like a huge handbag collection, right? Like, I keep it pretty minimal. And so what that means though is that I need my bags to do like double duty or triple duty, meaning I need to be able to wear it daytime, I need to be able to take it to dinner, I need to be able to pack it easily if I'm traveling, I need for it to be not too heavy, not too loud, right? Like, just an everything bag is what I was looking for. And I had had my eye on this purse for such a long time. So the COACH Pillow Tabby was, I think, originally released in February of 2021. And I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, wow, for a Coach bag, right? Because I hadn't really had my eye on Coach for a while. I was like, for a Coach bag, that's actually really chic. And I loved the original colors that it came out in. It took me maybe 6 or 7 months before I saw one in a store that I could like physically touch. This leather is so soft. And one of the reasons I continue to carry it, even though there is some really obvious wear and tear that I'm not proud of, one of the reasons I continue to carry it is because it is such a well-made bag with the plushest, like the softest sheepskin leather. It feels incredible even now. So like I said, I was looking for an everything bag, and this is the one that I chose. I thought it was classic enough. I thought it was the right size, and I have loved it since the day that I got it. So I want to talk about the look and feel more and the functionality. Again, I love this bag so much because it serves a lot of purposes. I'm gonna just take the straps off. This bag, as you can see, is shaped really beautifully and classically, right? Like, no surprises there. The construction of it is phenomenal. There's a video that I will link by a leather worker, leathersmith on YouTube, where he deconstructs a pillow tabby bag. And I saw that video for the first time only like, I don't know, a month ago. So having had my bag as long as I've had it, I for the first time watched a video that was really about the quality and construction of the bag, and it blew me away. And like I said, I have loved this bag for so long because it is perfect for every situation. I love the size of it. I love the shape of it. The hardware is sturdy. Like, it is real sturdy hardware where I don't have very many kind of like nicks or scratches. There are some. It's been the perfect bag for me. So I think the price of it, right, $550 is a lot to me, is justifiable because the quality of it is there. In terms of carrying it on a day-to-day basis, it is leather lined all the way through. The leather goes all the way through the bag, which actually makes it even more of a joy to use because just there's that consistency with the feel. So it's pillow on the outside and pillow on the inside. It's got a nice zipper compartment here in the middle, which I think is just always nice to have, and then that really kind of divides the bag in two. And so for packing my bag, I love that because I'll put flat things usually here in this side, right, the side that's gonna be closest to my body, and then I put things that have like maybe a wider kind of shape or round shape that don't lay as flat, and I usually put those things in the front, and then as I close it, right, like it still maintains the overall structure of the bag. So what I tend to carry is like a small little card case. I have a little lotion in here. I have my card key, small thing of Advil or ibuprofen. I have a portable charger in this one, some business cards. That's it right now. If I were walking out the door, I would throw also my iPhone in here and then probably my AirPods case as well. So for me, again, it's an everything bag. I can carry a lot, I can carry a little. It doesn't change the shape of the bag. It really is one that I recommend if you, like me, are someone that doesn't have or need like a great variety of bags, but you would like to have a bag that you can use in a variety of ways. So let's get into the wear and the tear. As I mentioned, I got this bag in June of 2022. Today, which is January of 2024, this is what it looks like. So I'm gonna try to zoom so that you can see what that looks like on the clasp and the hardware up front, like how it's aged. I have long nails, right? I'm not saying that the bag is no good, but what I'm saying is for my normal everyday wear and tear, which might include like the opening and closing of this bag, you can see that it's been used quite a bit. I don't mind. I still use the bag. I love it. Like I said, that's not gonna change, but that's, I mean, look, like she's worn. So that's where I think there is the most obvious visible signs that the bag has been worn into the ground. As well, you can see that there is cracking at the edges right there and all around, pretty much on every corner. I hope this is like capturing it. It just might be too bright. So on every corner, you can see these edges are just done. And I don't know if that can be fixed. I have walked into the boutique where I bought it multiple times and just been like, get my bag. And what they have told me is, oh, bring it in, we'll condition it. And they don't necessarily say it'll be like new, but they're like, it won't look as bad. That's what I'm gonna do today. I am going to take it to the store where I bought it in the Fashion Show Mall in Las Vegas. And I am gonna see what they are talking about when they say that this can be treated. I love this bag still. For someone with long nails who is rough on her bags, I am hard on my bags. I'm not precious about them at all. It is not surprising to me that it looks this way, especially if I consider the quality of the leather. It's as soft as it should be. So I'm not mad. Like, look at this. There are scratches all along the back. That's not a bag thing. That's a me and my nails thing, right? It's not the end of the world for me, but I am interested to see with this service that they offer at the Coach store, what's it gonna give, right? So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna share with you guys what it looks like on the other side and my final thoughts on whether or not I can still, with my whole chest, recommend this bag for someone who likes the design but is also really, really compelled by how functional and versatile this bag is. Okay, so I'll be back. What is up? She's back. So, several hours later, here I am. I went to the Coach store in the mall, like I mentioned, and took my bag, my Pillow Tabby in the color ivory, size 26. And it was super quiet in the store, and there were maybe like 2 sales associates. So one of them greets me, she's like, hi, is there something specific you're looking for today? And I'm like, well, sort of. And I explained to her that I bought my bag at that store and had had it for a little while and that I had been pretty hard on it. And I showed her kind of the wear and tear, which you've seen. And so she was super sweet, right? But she kind of looked at me and was like, yeah, there's not much we can do. She said, I can clean it for you, but there isn't really anything in store that I can do to make the edges, particularly where it's kind of dry and cracked. She's like, there's nothing I can do here to bring it back to life. She actually recommended that I take it to a shoe leather expert person. I don't know what you call them, which I thought was a good idea. And so I let her clean the bag and looked at a couple other bags while I was there. Contemplated for a second rebuying the same bag just because I love it so much. And she's so funny. She's like, you know, if you're not that careful with your bags, maybe consider, you know, a different kind of leather that's not as soft and prone to scratches and things. And I was like, you know, I want the bag that I want. So I came home and my shit looks the same. Same, back at square one. There's nothing I can change. If the question ultimately is, do I recommend the bag despite the wear and tear that I've experienced over almost 2 years now? The answer for me is a resounding yes. I love that bag. I love the design. I love how functional it is. But what the sales associate said to me, which is so funny considering the way I actually treat this bag, she was like, yeah, these aren't really meant to be like your everyday carry, you know? And I'm like, well, that's what it's been. So I hope this was helpful. If you are still thinking about buying one and you love it and you like the idea, you've seen it, you felt it, and it's your vibe, I say go for it. I'm gonna hang on to mine, and who knows, maybe in the next couple of months it'll be time for me to put this one to rest and then get another one. We'll see. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.